Hello, Twitch chat. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? We excited for the weekend? Sorry about not streaming on Wednesday. I was so tired. I almost fell asleep at work. And then when I got home after class, I just passed out on the bed for like 3.5 hours. I was so tired, but I got plenty of sleep and I've been feeling better. So, yeah, I'm back today. That is making our Digimon Survive progress a little slow, which is entirely my bad, but, you know, sometimes shit happens. I did do a poll today for those who are in the Discord on whether we're gonna try again for World of Horror, which we tried last week and we didn't really end up getting it because, we didn't end up getting it because I couldn't figure out how to get Streamlabs to pick it up. I troubleshooted that with my friend and we figured it out. So I have got it working for us today. We can actually play the modded, we can actually play modded World of Horror, which I'm very excited about. I have some funny mods in there. I like this game a lot. And like I kind of said last time, I think it needs more representation. So I'm excited to kind of share it with you guys, and I think some of the mods are funny. I haven't checked if there's any new mods from last week. I don't think there would be, but you know, now that I've mentioned it, let me check. What are our most recent mods? Yeah. Nothing new in English at least, which is an important distinction. Because they upload mods in all of the languages. I accidentally downloaded one of my ones that I did last time. I accidentally downloaded it in Chinese, so that one's been uninstalled. No more Okarun, sadly. But yeah, I like this game a lot. I'm excited to share it with you. We'll play for a few hours, maybe get a few runs in. It's very Junji Ito and Lovecraftian horror inspired. It also kind of sucks, but that's the joy of this game. Okay, I'm gonna pause the music and switch us over. Oops, I'm pushing the wrong button. Music can get unpaused while I'm fixing it again. Okay. Then I switched to gameplay. Huzzah! Okay, I'll pause it now. We'll have World of Horror audio. Should have audio. You guys see it? No, it broke. This game hates being streamed. Oh, it hates it. Okay, we're on the home menu now. Is there no audio? Hello? Okay, it was just muted. There we go. That should fix it. Can you guys hear it now? I'm going to assume so. And if I need to turn it up another click or so, I'll turn it up one more click. Let me see what my mixer says about that. I think my mixer likes that audio level, so we're gonna go with that one. I also, chat, exciting news, exciting opening up games I can play. My roommate... Oop. Come on, World of Horror. I know you don't want to be streamed, but... My roommate got me a late birthday present of a capture card, so I can stream all kinds of new games in the upcoming weeks, and I'm very excited for that. I use the 2-bit color because I like how it adds more depth to it. Oh, actually, I like my red one a lot. I go back to it. Ah, this one works too. But it's not my red one. Is this the one I was on? I don't even know. I don't think so. Oh, me when colors. This is the one, I think. Shh, no one has to know anything that I'm doing. Because not even I know what I'm doing. Okay. Give me normal colors. See, that feels too red. Wait, this is the one. Okay. Okay. Now we're in it. And we're gonna do customized playthrough, because that's where we see the mods. Oh, let's randomize the letters. And let's pop open the case. Doo-doo. Alright. And now that that's all working... Wait, nope. You don't have it anymore. You got it now? There you go. Sorry that it keeps freaking out. It hates being streamed. Something strange is happening in our town. The city of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980-something. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new, unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, we'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand. You finally arrived in the doomed town. And now, this is where we pick our character and our backstory and all that fun stuff. So, to show off kind of the mods I got, these are the default characters. We have Kirie, we have Aiko, we have Haru, we have Hamasaki, we have Koji, and we have Mimi. So these are the, like, base characters, right? All of these down here, you can kind of see some of the pictures. These are our wonderful mods that we've picked up for today. So, let me kind of show you what we got today. We have Squidward. Squidward Tentacles, 33, male. Wait a minute, this isn't the clarinet recital hall. Oh well, at least SpongeBob isn't here. We have Streamer, Ame-chan, unknown age, female. I was exploring the horror spots I had found on the internet in search of streaming subjects. Before I knew it, I was back in time to this era. So we have this. We have Milkshake. Name Master Shake. 30-something male. Frylock, this is not a beach in the Bahamas. And I did not press any weird buttons. Can you hear me? We have Supernatural Girl Momo Ayase. Teenager from Dandadan. She didn't believe in aliens until that day. We have Goro Akechi, the detective, 18 male, a third-year high school detective with a double life. He's investigating the recent string of disappearances in Shinokawa. We have Mystic Aki Hayakawa, unknown male, who used every tool at his disposal to do his job. We have Hank Hill, 41 male. That business trip to 80s Japan for Strickland sure didn't work out. Thank you, Hank from King of the Hill. Welcome to World of Horror. We have the hedonist Tomie from Junji Ito, which is awesome. We have Chainsaw Man Denji, 17 male. If he's got a pulse, he's got a chance. We have the Hunter. A hunter from, I don't know how to say that. He's from Bloodborne, though. He slayed uncountable preys during the Night of Hunt. We have, I don't know who she is. I think she's someone's, like, modded character. And then we have Amateur Devil Hunter, Kobeni Higashiyama, 20-year-old female. Yet another potential vacation ruined by work. Will the bonus at the end be worth it, or will her bad luck spell her end? So, I've actually beat the game with Kobeni before, meaning I'm showing her off now, but I'm probably not going to play as her today. I do want to try out some of the other characters, though. If you have an opinion, chat, feel free to share. Otherwise, I think I want to start with Aki. Because he starts with the katana. He also starts with nicotine withdrawal, but like, I think the katana cancels it out. And then we have two backstories, the or the normal one, and the medical history one. We'll just do the normal one. And then for our difficulty, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, medium difficulty. And then we're gonna do timeline B, because that's a fun one. And then classic mode, I believe, is what we want to do. Short adventure set in the events of classic mode. Yeah. I don't want to do endless mode. We're gonna do classic mode. Somewhere a group of people gather, trying to awaken their master. And then let's pick our old god. Who are we feeling? Pathak Aturasu, the spider god. Ethotu, the devouring fire. Athiolazus, the towering eye. Or Goizo, the thing forsaken by God. I'm feeling Ethotu. Or Athiolazus. Yeah, let's do that guy. He seems about right. The mad god favors astronomers and magicians, granting them its gift of power that unknowingly brings this bloated body closer and closer to Earth. Casting spells costing reason, increase doom instead. I like this guy. Let's pick this guy. He's funny. The media has been reporting about various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about stars disappearing from the night sky? Alright. Here he is! Look at him! Hello, Aki. What does your nicotine withdrawal do? Can I look at that? Okay. We have a katana, which is good. 9 damage, which is very good. Yeah, let's slap that on. You have a spell. When your ally dies, a random stat gets raised by 1. Crazy. Okay, I'll take that. And then a nicotine withdrawal. That's okay. Randomize and continue. You check your mailbox. It's empty. That's okay, Aki. It happens to the best of us. You don't have any friends, you don't get any mail. It happens. Look at his little pose, and he's doing the little woof woof with his hand. Library notes. Gain a random spell, lose 1 to 2 reason. Okay, we're gonna hold on to that for now. Open the window. It's a nice day outside. It's a nice day outside. Okay, awesome. Weird, nothing happens. So, we can watch TV. Local dentist has been found guilty of implanting dogs' teeth on their human patients. Motive is currently unknown. Okay. Wait, how do I clear the number? Okay. We should take a bath. We need to raise our experience while we have the chance. Do we have any alternative outfits? We have... Looking good! Hell yeah! That's a nice movie poster. I didn't know those were interactable. That's fun. We have Aki Hayakawa, and we have Aki Hayakawa. Oh, is there no difference? Damn, there's no difference. Unless there is a difference that I can't see. There could be some secret difference that you wouldn't even be able to notice until your stats get lower. And you know what? That might be cool. But currently I don't see a difference. What else is there on the menu to do? You can take a peek through the peephole. There's a creepy guy over there. And we got nothing in our storage. Modded characters can't save. That's okay. Let's go in and pick our adventure. So, look at him. He's so silly. We have Rotten Report of a Rancid Ramen. We have Alarming Account of Abnormal Arms. Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil. and Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. Okay, let's do this one, because we have the least amount of endings in this one. Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. The janitor is obsessed with mermaids. He's collected every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. Now his mind has snapped. Decided it's time to make one of his own, using unfortunate students' bodies as materials. Okay. There's one thing everyone at the school is talking about. Another girl from your area has gone missing. Could there be anything connecting all these missing people? You should investigate downtown next. Okay. Rest, prepare, costume to enter. We got a cold shop and police station. We don't need anything from the look at his little bitty sprite. How cute. Okay. This looks like a default event. I do have some modded events in the game as well, but those are definitely less common than the modded characters. So there's more modded characters and modded events, I think. But it's okay, the modded events come in packs, so there are a lot of them too. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? I say we follow him. Never mind, it failed. The door's locked. Do you think you can repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used? Nothing happened. Asking around the neighborhood, you get some results. Seems all the girls attended the same school. Good to know. Let's go investigate the school then. Ooh, we can also go to the schoolyard. What's the latest gossip? She hasn't come to school since last week. Okay, do you want to join me? Sorry, I don't have time for games. Looking a horror manga about spirals. They look fine. You're reading Uzumaki? Nice. Share a creepy story. -5 experience. Forced to help you. Combined intimidation value 46. Student shoves you away and escapes, screaming for help. Damn, that didn't work out how I thought it would. Hey, what's your gossip? If Ooh didn't make these drawings, then who did? You want to join me? Yeah, sure. Hello, Hikaru. -1 strength? What are you doing here? Oh my god, you're actually hindering me. Alright, what about you? Student D? Kyrie? +1 charisma. Okay, okay, you're helping out. You're helping out. What about you, girly? Set up a telescope. You don't have a telescope. And then you should probably leave her alone. Okay. Oh, hey! What's up? How did you do on your English exam? I'm not a student here. You wanna join me? Okay. What are you doing? You're waiting for class to begin? You look fine. You wanna come with me? No? Okay. We are actually raising our doom so much. I may have fucked this run just by existing. Oh, my phone is ringing. I don't know where it is. That's okay, though. Okay. Investigate to the school. Yeah, we got 2 little followers. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. Curious, you check it out. You don't see anything at first, then you notice it. The bloated body of Athilazathusith getting closer. Damn, 20 doom and we haven't even beat the first mystery. All the missing girls were apparently members of the school swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them? We might be fucked. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model, its heart beating. Sight almost makes you sick. Okay. You find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club itself and mermaids? Oh? Investigating morbid school. A nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotting fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. Cover your mouth as you slowly retreat. A vast flock of seagulls outside viciously attacks the window. Damn, that's fucked up. Whoever the kidnapper may be, they seem to be really obsessed with mermaids. Inside the science lab, you find a plan of the town's sewer system. Someone has marked a path leading from the sea directly to the school building. Okay. Let's go to the shop while we're here. Ritual mask. Small chance of ignoring reason. Ooh. Cursed doll. Deals 4 to 6 damage. Okay, ritual robe. Additional magic slot. And funny mask! At the beginning of a combat encounter. Ooh, I like these masks. Which one would be better? Ooh. I'm gonna get the funny mask. I'm going to equip it. Now we got a funny mask. Alright, let's investigate. Aki has a funny mask. I still don't know what nicotine withdrawal does. Someone taps you on your back. Sorry, is the bus still running? I'm so late for a meeting. The boss is just gonna kill me. Sorry, you quickly turn around, shocked by what you see there. Tapeworm salaryman! Dude, he may be a tapeworm, but he's just trying to get to his job. Do I really need to kill him? I suppose so. But, like, he's just trying to get to his job. Okay. Click, click. Slice and dice. Nice. We've killed the tapeworm salaryman. There's something wrong here. A weird apathy seems to infect every adult you ask for help. You'll have to deal with it alone. Okay. Downtown we go, into the alley. While walking down the busy downtown street, a man on a motorbike drives up to you. The biker's face is obscured by a bulky helmet. And there's a package stashed in the basket behind him. Hey you, I've got a package for you. He hands you a form and a black ball pen. Yeah, sure. Perception check failure. He hands you the package and speeds off into the traffic. You open the package only to scream and drop it, thinking you saw a human head inside. The package falls to the ground and you hear the sound of shattering porcelain. You leave, just as the sky starts to get darker. Damn! Okay, to the school! You compare the sewer plans with the school map and it suddenly dawns on you. School basement! That must be the place the kidnapper is keeping the missing swimmers. To the basement we go! Doo-doo. Come, Aki. Peeking into the school's gym storage, you briefly wonder who left it open. Check the lockers. Luck check success. You got a lucky bat. What does that do? Ooh, +2 luck? Oh, but our katana! Our katana's better. There's no turning back now. God, let's hope she's alright. You bust through the door of the janitorial closet, but it's already too late. The latest missing girl is lying on a dirty mattress. Her upper torso, at least. A tail of a fish has been crudely sewn in place of her legs. She was too weak and died, you hear the mad janitor say. He looks you up and down. Maybe you'll do. You want a merman? Ooh, he has fishy eyes. I'm so lonely, he stammers, taking a step forward. For years, I've dealt with this void inside me. Another step forward. Each night I dream about a city underwater. I realized that's where I truly belong. And another. Let me take you there. Yeah, take my ally. Damn it, you took the wrong girl! Ah! You push your surprised ally into the embracing arms of the janitor. Before they can even say anything, the fishman opens his mouth, revealing 2 rows of sharp, shark-like teeth. He bites your follower in the neck, almost decapitating them in the process. You're too shocked to do anything. This will do, he says, smiling and opening up the manhole. For now. Was the talk about the underwater city just an excuse for a crazed serial killer? Or did the janitor really believe in the mermaid city located somewhere deep under the waves? Okay. Price hike? No! Oh, everything's more expensive now! Inside your mailbox you find a small key. What is it doing here? Interesting. Anything? You can't see anything. It's dark outside. Gosh. Anyone outside my house? Oh, there's someone standing down there. I see you. Okay. We need to take a bath. Let us... We're honestly doing fine, so let's do the EXP boost. And back we go. Was that a new ending? I wonder. Okay. Let's do... this one. Get it out of the way. This is a run ender. This one right here, actually a run ender. Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. A new game is spread among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after class. A dare to meet Akamanto. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses, and he intends to complete the dangerous dare. Okay. They want me to gather gossip. So I'm gonna gather gossip, guys. You have gossip? Recently, the tap water in the entire neighborhood is tasting weird. Almost like... Okay. Do you want to come with me? Kaede's reading a horror manga about spirals. They seem relaxed. Okay. I'm going to let Student E... she can stay for now. She'll stay for now. Okay, what about you? It's been hard to get any sleep lately. Sorry, I don't have time for games. What about you? Yesterday she told me she saw it again. Access rooftop. Oh, every time I do that. Oh, I didn't notice. You must refuse paper. That's what we needed. Okay. Which is insane it took us that long to for them to drop it. The corridor is flooded by a black sludge that's slowly oozing from underneath the door of the chemistry classroom. A damp, moldy stench... what was I saying? Oh, a damp, moldy stench grows as you get closer. How are you going to get to the other side? We got this. Perception check failure. We have an injury. Mangled hand. Attacking in combat deals 1 stamina damage to yourself. Ooh. Ooh, that's a rough one. Your friend is safe for now. You should look into the legend. Maybe records in the city's library mention Akamanto. We actually need to go to the hospital. Hello? I need you to help me. I need you to help me with the surgery. What do you mean, hasty aid? Dude, you should have done better. You needed to do better, my guy. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Down the street we go. Cutting through the alleyway, an odd-robed man halts you and immediately presents you with a question. Apple juice or orange juice? Orange juice. Not my first choice, but that's cool. The man then pulls out a bottle of orange juice and offers it to you before vanishing. You hesitantly drink it and are relieved to find that it's perfectly normal. That's awesome. You can see when it's a modded event because it'll say who it's by in the corner. I wonder what event pack that came from. I want to check. What event item? Okay. Neo's custom stuff. It's one of those events, I think. Oh my god, I'm just looking, and there's a bunch of funny events in here. Oh my goodness. 11 encounters and 10 events. That's awesome. Can't wait to see more of them. Read a story about a vengeful samurai known for wearing a crimson red cape. Interesting find for sure, but you need to find more information. Investigate to the school. Said she would do everything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself. Stalker girl! Stalker girl, leave me alone. Alright, get her ass, Aki. Ooh, that's not great, actually. We can get 2 normal attacks off, and they still do 9 damage. So, that might be better. Ooh, we missed both our attacks. Less than ideal. Our chance to hit's 55, so 65 with this bonus I'm giving us. Next attack's guaranteed to hit, and a strong attack. Wait, what's that? Occult Diary? What is this? What is this? -3 doom, let's use it. We need to get that shit down. One of the articles mentions a young doctor who performed life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. The assault happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information? How's our injury? What is it? When taking stamina damage. Okay, we haven't taken stamina damage yet then. Hello, hospital! After reaching the top floor, you freeze. Outside the windows, you see many eyes, staring at you like a zoo guest stared at an animal inside the cage. Stare back. Strength check success. You stare back at the white, glowing eyes behind the window for a long time. One by one, they disappear. Exhausted but relieved, you continue on your way. Awesome. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all of the records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body has supposedly been found. Oh no. Bold of you to assume I have any friends. Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check it out. First glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. Pick up the book. You recognize the sticker on the book. It came from the local library. Occult Diary! Yes, get rid of more doom! The principals ordered the school to be closed for investigations. Alright, well I guess we'll look at the shop then. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package in the seat opposite to you. It's marked with your name! You reach for the package, but hesitate. Well, you gotta open the package. It's not until you've unwrapped it that you understand what it is. Shocked, you let it fall to the floor from your bloodied hands. Damn. You break the window and get inside the school unnoticed. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Get your ass over there. We're doing pretty good, all things considered. The dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. We got a curse! Where would a curse be? Under status? Maybe? Ah, that's where it is. Holes! Each day, more holes appear. Aki is getting holes. He needs to stop that. There's no turning back now. You step into the last stall and close the door behind you. Okay. Investigate the cursed toilet. Wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish squeak, you hear the sound of rubber boots as an unknown liquid drips on the tiles. Squish squeak? You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. The door slowly opens. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me. His voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? You know, I don't want any of your paper. Getting darker. The tall man in the red coat slowly takes off their mask as the stall walls wither and rot, and reality starts to crumble. Okay, bud. Okay, man. Why are you being weird? Just don't be weird. Period. How much time does this take? 129. So that's gonna do... it is better just to do this. And we have a little bit of leeway. Could we fit one of those? No, okay. So let's pop that. Alright, we hit 1 damage. Pop that. We are badly bleeding. Chance of losing 1 stamina with each investigation. That is less than ideal. Okay. Ah, we missed. Next one is guaranteed to hit. Ooh, Aki, you look bad. Okay, we win. Aki, you look bad. When you wake up, you find yourself back in the toilet stall. Thinking it was all a dream, you stand up, only to hear a crack from under your shoe. There lies a broken crimson mask. Akamanto might return one day. For now you know that ancient horrors can be defeated. Ending A. Rewards for solving the mystery. Experience. Experience. -3 doom. +1 reason stamina. And -2 stamina from our holes. I know how to gain a level, man. Okay. On your own. +1 to all stats if you have no allies with you. +1 charisma. Damage. Under nicotine rush. Ooh, I kind of want to find cigarettes. We are having nicotine withdrawals. Do that, and let's get our stamina back up. Friendly dog disappeared last night. You'll have to find a new place to buy equipment. Oh no! Okay, we got a small key from our box. Aki is not doing too hot. Now let's see if there actually is a difference between these two. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Bath time! Let's do a reason bath. Alright, doing better, doing better. Good job, Aki. Good on you, good on you. You're so shocked by what she did. Her voice was always so calm. Alright, what do we got next? Rotten report of rancid ramen, alarming account of abnormal arms, or vicious verses of a violent vigil. These two are fairly easy, so I guess this one is next. Saving the easy ones for last is probably the better idea. Vicious verses of a violent vigil. You've received an official-looking letter. What does a law firm from Tokyo want with you? We regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your grand uncle. Funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst that could happen? Following the directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looked like it was torn down and rebuilt many times. But where is everybody? Okay. Corpses are strung up on wires, like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. Great! It takes you some time, but finally you manage to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on in here. Alright. The pair is standing next to a window. A man is muttering something to himself while his wife is observing you with unnaturally bulgy eyes. I think her eyes look pretty normal, to be honest. The body's laid in the master bedroom. You should pay your respects to him. Okay. I guess let's keep looking around the house. You enter an art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. Alright, let's go pick up a mask. What does it do? +1 damage against human enemies. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, I vibe with that. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your grand uncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe the other guests will know. The woman wrinkles her nose when she notices you. You can swear you've seen the symbol engraved on her neck somewhere before. You didn't get this with the letter? Here, take mine. Okay. What time is it? It's 10 p.m.? Alright, we gotta go bow, clap, clap, bow. Bow. His foot twitched. Clap, clap, bow. Awesome. I guess I'll investigate his foot. I've copied the symbol onto my pamphlet. That's the symbol. Okay. And now we go to have a modest supper. Well, what do you guys think? It's supper time? Yep, alright, let's go have our modest supper. You know, normal things. It looks like one of the previous owners of the mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. Don't have much time, but maybe you could spare a minute to look through the books. Start with the shelves. Perception check success. The books are covered with a thick layer of dust. However, you notice that one tome may have been placed here recently. From it, you learn about distant worlds and bizarre rituals. Okay. Of course! They got the same one again! I, like, get rid of these. Casting this doesn't cost reason. Forget this spell plus 1 reason. Yeah, I want that. Okay, it's 11 p.m. What am I doing at 11 p.m.? Modest supper. Strength check failed. It smells so nauseating it almost makes you sick. Damn, that's unfortunate. How's the storage room? Suddenly shudder, recognizing the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself here. Why is a vigil being held in a place like this? Oh, we got an item. Not enough room added to your storage. The meat cleaver! That's kind of awesome. I don't need this, actually. Okay. Dilapidated corridor. I guess we have to explore the mansion, because it's not time to go bow, 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 clap yet. So... let's go check out the garden! Hell yeah! Suddenly you freeze in your tracks. The dimly lit hallways of the mansion do little to illuminate the being's full figure, but you don't know exactly who the intruder is. Somebody only spoken of in hushed whispers and panicked tones. Being of true death. It's him! Hello? He's beautiful! Oh, Mr. Kill. Oh, Mr. Kill. Okay, well, this is gonna be a rough battle to survive. If we hit both these, we win right here. We did not hit both these. If we hit both these, we win right here. Right? Yeah. Okay, we win. We beat Mr. Kill. DIY flamethrower? Awesome. It's midnight. You should go and pray. What do I do? Pray over the body. Bow, 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 clap. The body, it's missing. Can I not bow, 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 clap? Okay. There's something has been removed. The overgrown plant is casting an unsettling shadow. Okay. How's the storage room? Everything good here? Where is everybody? Well, I went and did my prayer. Just saying. So... okay, at 2 a.m. we burn an envelope. Well, I guess we explore. Feeling like you're on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasugi. Hey kiddo, says the priest who's currently moving some boxes in and out of the church building. Could you lend me a hand? Yeah, I'll be kind. +3 reason, -1 stamina. Ooh, okay. Home-baked cookies? Ah, wonderful. You managed to find one of the guests. They are shaken but otherwise safe. You both decide to get the hell out of this place, but the door is gone. Pair standing by the window. What am I doing at 1 a.m.? Nothing. I guess we're just chilling. Explore the mansion. Aki's seen better days, gamers. In an unlit, otherwise empty room, find a tailoring mannequin. Someone stabbed a knife into it, a small piece of paper attached underneath. The more you look at it, the more uncomfortable the knife becomes. It's covered mostly in occult symbols arranged in a pattern. Once you think you've seen somewhere else. Corridors twist and turn, you think you can hear some other guests, but should you risk getting lost yourself? Okay, I'm glad you guys are okay. Burn the envelope. Okay, that wasn't ideal. But you know what? We're gonna get out of here. I think we'll survive. It'll be tough, but we'll survive. Moth-eaten black velvet. When you remove the book's wrapping, you recoil in disgust. Take it. Oh, why am I injured? Coughing blood. Goodness me. Okay. What did it say is happening? Okay. Right. The other guest is now safe with you. The whole building cracks and moves. You're scared of what'll come next. Aki's in rough shape, man. Cover the mirror in the storage room. Storage room. Can I cover the mirror? No, you're not gonna let me do that? Okay. Whatever. The whole building begins to shake. Retreat from the room. Vigil's nearing its end. The whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. The walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages slowly get closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do. What's on the pamphlet? 4 a.m.? I really don't have anything to write about, man. So, let me just carve the cursed symbol. Oh, hello, Uncle. Doom damage. I can live with doom damage. Bomb. Bomb. Oh, and we hit both those. Bomb. Bomb. Oh, and we hit these. And we win. Resolve combat. Yes, I know I need levels. Outdoorsman. +1 to stats if you have no allies with you. 2+ max stamina. Let's grab Outdoorsman. And let's grab some reason. Okay. The contract is void. I'm also gonna get rid of student E. Get out of here. Voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the grass. The old mansion nowhere to be seen. Next to you are the other guests, as confused as you are. Everything feels like a bad dream. A man claiming to be your granduncle, really trying to cheat death itself? Okay, we're looking a little better. You and the other family members finally exit the forest and leave the nightmare of it behind. Thing is certain, though, you will never open any more letters by law firms from Tokyo. Awesome. What do we got? Freaky flood. Did the water level suddenly increase, or is the city slowly sinking? Okay, there's another key. Yoink. Don't mind if I do. It's a nice day out. We got creepy neighbors, and it's bath time. What do we need? We need stamina. Quite badly. Okay. And then I want to check if the outfit changes with any of that. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. Oh boy, buddy. We need to get you to a hospital. So let's pick up the alarming account of abnormal arms. Remember when it started? The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed with no signs of forced entry. The killer was never found and the apartment remained vacant. Okay, we are going to the hospital! To the doctor's office! Hello, I'd like to get treatment for my bleeding. What do you mean I can't afford that? Wait, hold on, I gotta sell some shit. I guess we'll sell this shit. Okay. And now let's treat our injury. And let's treat this injury. Is this something you can treat? No, holes is not something you... What can I get here? +2 reason. You can heal 1 minor injury while keeping this item in your inventory. Empty bottle and a scalpel. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna leave. We're gonna go. The door to her apartment was closed and she lived alone. What other ways in are there? Maybe you can get the apartment plan to compare the other flats. Alright? Do 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 do. Ah. Big stretch. Ugh. Okay. Oops, there was a man on my screen. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone on the street, and you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. Better hurry out of there. Alright, the apartment is on the 3rd floor. There's no way somebody used a window to escape the murder scene. Let's investigate the apartments, I suppose. While looking around the ransacked room for your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman, her skin a ghastly pale yellow. The scene is disturbing, and you struggle to look at it. You lose 2 reason. Let's check our storage while we're here. Yeah. What do these things do? Extra damage against humans and monsters. Random effect. Cost 2 reason. We might need to, like... You notice the odd placement of ventilation shafts that seem too small for anyone to crawl through. Investigating the lobby. Telephone sounds and multiple voices are too loud for you to ignore. You enter the apartment, everything turns silent. Gossip junkie. Okay. Alrighty, buddy. Base chance to hit is 95. It's actually pretty huge. Nice. 4 HP. We got this. Okay. Oh, you shouldn't interview the neighbors. Maybe we'll discover something the police missed. Aki's in rough shape. The cult classic interdimensional journey of a ghostly passenger ship is now playing on TV. 2-hour-long horror/action animated movie with hard-boiled detective protagonists, teens with psychic powers, and... Wait a moment, you don't remember turning on the TV. You could watch a movie. Perception check success. The movie is just as you remember it. Chock full of plot twists and flashy special effects. Watching through the credits, you realize the movie was sponsored by someone called Mr. T. You think you've heard of him before. One neighbor is complaining about her missing underwear. Okay. As you prepare for a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. Maybe you're tired, so maybe let's do a hot bath. Okay. Another neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. Alright, we will investigate the apartments. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. You don't find anything. The smell of blood makes you weak. Let's check the building plan to find out if there is a place where all the vents connect. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts an accent on real. Hello, are you still there? You learn some useful bits of information about your nemesis, however, if everything the man said was the truth. Okay. Every room was connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? Enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. Cursing, you find light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. Long rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. Cautiously crawl inside the vent, determined to solve this macabre mystery. Nothing could prepare you for the source of the skittering, getting louder and closer. Alright, hello you freak. So, we only survive 2 hits. Which could be bad if we miss any of our hits. Nope, we win these. Okay. Leadership. +1 to all stats, you have no allies. Or predestined. I like this one. We'll go with stamina right now. Resolve this event. After the police arrive, the whole building gets searched. Following the disgusting body, detectives enter one of the flats. Inside the slimy lair, there are countless giant, semi-transparent eggs. When broken, they reveal horrible centipede human fetus hybrids. Okay. Good to know? The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. Your rest action is less effective. Okay. Whatever. Ugh. Go to the house. Pick up our key. Take a nice relaxing bath because we're, like, in deep shit. How's the weather outside? It's a nice day outside, at least. Alright, last mystery is Aki. Can he beat the game? Rotten report of rancid ramen. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. Can we... Home. Rest. Continue. We're gonna rest a good second. Oh, what is this? Is there even anything useful left? Rummage through your belongings trying to find anything. You find a bandage. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're gonna be saving that. And we're gonna rest a little more. We can afford it a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean like a lot of bit. But. Okay. Now we're feeling better. Look at Aki. He looks normal. Watching the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. The food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. The description makes your stomach churn. Okay. Investigate the apartment. As you exit your apartment, you notice an unfamiliar foreign man wearing a green jacket. Strange. You don't recall hearing about a new resident. Begin to walk over and ask what business he has. Excuse me. But stop in your tracks. When he turns and meets your gaze with his own, he then smiles in a way that shouldn't be physically possible. As he slowly begins to approach you. Yeah, I think it's gaming time. Hello? Who's this guy? He said it's gaming time! Okay, Mr. Gamer Man. One, two. And we kill him. It's no longer gaming time, Mr. Gamer. Alright, you can see the restaurant through the staircase window. You watch the door for hours, but never see any of the cooks enter nor leave. I want to discard this. And then investigate the apartments. Ouch! You are in such a hurry that you slammed the door on your finger. The immediate pain was to be expected, but the subtle cracking noise is cause for worry. You quickly inspect your hand and discover your finger chipped. Furthermore, the surrounding skin has developed a ceramic sheen. We only hope that the strange condition won't cause you problems. The only way to investigate is to get to the restaurant yourself. Okay. It's bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours, and we're glad to help you get back on track. After all, everyone has something to sell. Yeah, let's sell some reason. Oh, that was Doom. Okay, not what I thought was gonna happen. But you know what? Shit happens. We do have to get this mystery finished faster. Walking through the oddly empty city streets, you pass by a phone booth with the receiver dangling off the hook. You grab the receiver to hang it up. You start to faintly hear what you believe to be the sound of sobbing emanating from the other end. You're putting the reviver to your ear. You now can make out the desperate pleas of someone begging for their life. You try and tell the person on the other side that you don't know what's going on, but are cut off by the painfully deafening sound of gunshots coming through the phone. Shots continue even when you drop the receiver. Covering your ears doesn't even do anything. You stumble out of the booth, writhing in pain, and are met with a distorted, melting corpse standing across the street, now eerily making his way towards you. Hello, murdered man. Okay. Oh, he's a ghost. Fuck. This might be... It might be Jover. It might be Jover. Wait, defensive actions, spiritual actions. Now, pray. Does 8 damage. We don't have enough money. Sever ties to our world. 6 damage. 3 reason is insane. Okay. And now if we use all our money... No, just launch the sequence. Just kill his ass. Okay. Smell of the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rotten. Is that blood you smell? Oh boy, I hope not. Hey, have you seen this girl? A gruff-looking man in his 30s sits by your side, just as you were finishing your bowl of ramen. The man's clearly been through a lot, his hair disheveled and his eyes looking dead tired. Think you could use a drink, or at least a good night's rest. You've seen her? Yes or no? I'm gonna buy him a drink. Buy the man some sake. Over the bottle, the man tells you about his relationship with the missing girl. My beloved Michiko. Umeji Michiko. I should have told her to cut ties with that third circle group, but no. I wanted my beloved to pursue her occult hobbies. Wanted her to be happy. My sad man thanks you for listening to his story and leaves the ramen shop. Did he say third circle? It's finally your turn to order. 1 ramen, please. The owner's grin widens. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting on the train. It's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. The days she's monitoring a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. +1 reason. That's good, that's good. Red bowl is pushed in your face. It's so crowded you're forced to sit on the floor. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. Check his wounds for clues. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved an occult symbol with something sharp. Try to remember this shape and escape. Fill a vial with soup and walk out without tasting the weird dish. Just the vial of ramen soup. His face is pale. Ill looking at the charts, where you can identify some of the particles. I did discover a highly addictive drug in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately. A week later, police and government officials are looking over where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the street, an aimless, confused customer. Okay, gain a new level. Art knowledge, predestined, or unrelenting. We'll take that and stamina. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering. The police are hopeless. Okay. Going home. Take the key. We have 5 keys. And we've done all the mysteries. So... to the lighthouse we go. Ominous lighthouse has been closed down longer than you remember. Enter lighthouse. Open all the padlocks. Enter lighthouse. Finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things: that whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor in this place, and that you should run away from this place as fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. Rest a bit. We don't have time to rest a bit. Do we have anything in storage? No, we don't. So we just go. Climbing the stairs. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings, and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them, except one. Select the title of the second mystery you investigated. Well, my friend, that was this one. Correct answer. You rip the newspaper clippings in case of a case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it and with a buzz, the gate opens. Awesome. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by darkness. Thick black cloud is obscuring your vision, and you can swear something or someone is waiting for you inside of it. Try to brave the veil, and you emerge while later safe. You can't, however, explain the blasphemous whispers you heard. Okay, come on, Aki, you're almost there. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by a metal gate. A tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you will power up the gate. Ow, come on, Aki, we got this. You grab the rods, electricity flowing through your body and burning the nerve endings. Pain is almost unbearable, but with a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. The cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself covered in a moist goo. Inhaling the fumes make your eyes itch and water. To power the gate, you'll need to disconnect the faulty plug. Ah, shit. Okay. You're surprised at how much effort it takes to disconnect the faulty plug. As you force it, the weird goo burns your fingers. Okay, come on, Aki. Climbing up the winding staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking off the jacket and mask. Nothing personal, really. I thought it was gonna be Sans for a second. I just got really scared. I don't know why it would have been Sans, but, you know, fear. Alright. Oh! What? An old wound reopened. Shit, this is bad. Oh my god. Can we use our band-aid on any of this? Hold on a second, mister. Okay. Wait, we made it? The dark cloud swirls around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? No, we didn't! As the natural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse to the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You managed to stop the ritual awakening the eldritch old god. What's done is done. Turn its slumber again. But the stars are right. Congratulations, you are safe. For now. Let's fucking go, Aki. Literally, it's crazy what a good weapon can do. Oh. It kicked itself out of minimized again. A good weapon fucking carried. Just saying. Why you buzzing? Why you buzzing? New story. Continue. Customize playthrough. Randomize. Let's go. And let's see who we want to play. Oh, stop doing that. Let's see who we want to play as this time. I'm kind of feeling Squidward. Not gonna lie, we did anime care. Okay, you know what? No. You know who we should play as? Hank Hill. Or Squidward. We could do both, actually. What time is it? We still have plenty of time. Well, let's do Hank Hill first. That business trip to 80s Japan. Oh boy. Difficulty. Yeah. Let's go, Hank. Hank, King of the Hill. And let's do Ithatu this time. Yeah. Supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria. Perfect black marble statue. Has been recently rediscovered and is currently waiting in the Museum of Ooh for its long-awaited premiere. Awesome. Hank! Hank Hill! Hello! Who's this? Why do we have someone? Hank Hill starts with Fujiko. Sukeban girl. Your kick action deals 1 additional damage. Fujiko smiles faintly. Awesome. And a flashlight. Nice. That's a good thing to start with, I'd say. Okay, Hank. Let's go home. Confirm and continue. Oh my god. Hi, Hank. Empty bottle. Oh, it's a nice day outside. That's good. Sorry, Hank. I don't mean to look at you when you're in the bath. Alright. Oh, I can re-roll mysteries. Huh. Interesting. Let's see what we got. Re-roll mysteries. Cobb, Memoir of Morbid Mermaid. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. Freaky feature of found footage. Horrible history of household hell. And tragic tale of thaumaturgy teacher. I vibe with these. Oh, and they have side ones. Beastly brochure of a bloody bathhouse. Ooh, that's one of the mods we got. So I don't know anything about this one. But I do know that this one is a modded event. Or a modded mystery. I think it's the only one I've got. Let me check really fast. Strange basement. Man's event. Pack. Yeah, this is a full mystery. I think. We're gonna see what happens with it though. Because I haven't tried this one out yet. Beastly brochure of a bloody bathhouse. Etsuko, a friend of your friend, who has been working night shifts at the local bathhouse, has reported bizarre noises and unsettling odors. Plenty of time until my shift, Etsuko says, cracking open a can of soda. Why don't we spend time together, and I'll fill you in on everything. Smile, but there's something wrong with a sly glint in Etsuko's eyes. Hi, Etsuko. Friend of a friend. +2 combat damage dealt, and +2 doom while investigating. Girl, you're bad news. Alright, there's apartments, there's downtown, and there's home. Alright, investigate downtown then. Oh my god, his side sprite is so funny. The heat wave continues with record temperatures. Continuing your investigation takes more and more effort. Did the music get louder, or is it just me? It might just be me. I might be crazy. But you never know. Ever since they demolished an old house beside the bathhouse, strange noises have been emanating from the walls and drains, Etsuko murmurs with a hand on the doorknob. Time of night, the bathhouse will be deserted. I have a few errands to run. Feel free to investigate on your own. Etsuko trails off as they disappear into the darkness. Okay. The corridors here are dimly lit by flickering fluorescent lights. that casts strange shadows on the walls. Despite the bathhouse's emptiness, there's a feeling that you are not alone in this place. A loud splash behind you makes you jump, and you're surprised to see Etsuko has jumped in one of the baths. Come on, we've got the whole night, and the water's amazing! Okay, I think Hank Hill's gonna join Etsuko in the bath. Reluctantly, you drop your clothes on a nearby chair and join Etsuko. The water is really amazing, that's true. You relax for a bit, chatting about this place's history and letting your sore muscles rest a bit. Awesome. The bathhouse has seen better days, that's for sure. As you wander through the dimly lit corridors, a strange, sickly sweet odor permeates the air, emanating from the shower area. Okay. Etsuko continues to scrub down the floor. You can hear the eerie echoes of your footsteps reverberating through the vast empty space. You should continue your investigation here. Check the shower area. Badly burned. Hello? At first you don't find anything. When you crouch down to check a coin, suddenly the shower handle turns on its own, as if possessed by an unseen force. Scalding hot water begins to pour out in a full rush. Before you can escape the mist-filled room, you're badly burned. Badly burned. Sudden injury. Don't be able to lie down on your back anytime soon. -1 stamina when investigating. Damn. Step cautiously through the empty rooms of the bathhouse, each step sending a shiver down your spine. Search every room, but there's still one left. The door to the back left room beckons you. Something about it makes your skin crawl. Okay. It was spooky, but you're disappointed by the time wasted. Time to go home and prepare for tomorrow. Wait, what's that? Start pulling the black hair out of the drain before realizing your mistake. As you pull the strand of black hair out of the drain, something suddenly feels off. A creeping sense of unease overtakes you as you notice the hair moving on its own. The darkness seems to deepen as the drain pulsates and widens, and before you know it, a pale body slowly slithers out of it. Ugh! Bathhouse horror. The unsolved murder case from 1976. Oh my god, it does so much damage. What? Okay. 80% chance to hit, huh? Can we fit 4 kicks? No. So it doesn't hurt it to do that. 2, 3. Okay. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2. Okay, and we got it. Hank Hill looks a little worse for wear. The bathhouse horror falls to the ground. Carefully, Etsuko pokes it with a broomstick, before taking a step back. We should call the cops, I think. Before the police arrive, you see the body slowly dissolving, leaving just the bones behind. Sensing a lengthy interrogation, Etsuko sends you on your way, and you manage to flee. Okay then. Wonder how many more buildings in Shiokawa hide a dark secret, ready to be unleashed. Beachley brochure of a bloody bathhouse, ending A. Okay, okay. Awesome. Feeling of paranoia and discomfort is palpable in the air. Lighthouse gets an additional floor. Ooh, that's a rough one. Take the key, Hank. I forgot to check if he has outfits. So there's Texan Threads. And there's Junichiro. Hank, but like Japanese man. His cousin, Junichiro. That's funny. Okay. We need bottle of water and stamina. What does bottle of water do? Oh, using it gives you 1 stamina. Okay, that's pretty good. That's not bad, actually. Could definitely be used in case of emergency, too. Okay. We could do it again! Just kidding. We're not gonna do it again. Let's see. Saved by the bell. Do this one. 2B used to be one of the most outstanding classes in the school, at least before their teacher's disappearance. Following a rumor, you visit the house of a schoolgirl who acted really strange in class. The girl's parents sit crying in the living room and fearfully point you upstairs. Okay. Okay. Come on, Hank, let's go. The museum started hanging up posters promoting the Greek art exhibit, unaware of the danger. The opening night may prove to be the last night for all of us. A Thought 2 is coming, and now you know the date. Cool. She sits in her bedroom with a bloodstained uniform, a dead rat lying in her hands. Asked why she killed it, she just grins. Okay. A woman jumps out of her apartment. Check the bathroom, Hank. Never mind, it didn't work. Another lead, the former teacher of the class, may prove useful. Knocking on their door, however, gets no answer. Just subtle chittering behind the door. Travel to the village. You stand in the middle of the field, frozen in terror. A rip in our reality shows the horrible future of our planet. Seeing the familiar figure looking back at you, couldn't help but wonder if it's our world that's just an illusion. Let's go in the portal. Fuck yeah. You and the figure get closer to the portal, ready to swap places. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Parasitic stars looming over a dying civilization. Is this the fate of our planet as well? Dig through the sand, enter the tomb. Inside a decaying nave, you find a keepsake from the ancient world. There's a humanoid skeleton wearing ruined armor. Oh my god. Hank, get yourself a katana. I think Hank Hill can bring it to the end now. All he needed was a katana. A little boy from the school has been attacked by his classmate. Okay. We have no injuries, right? Yeah. Ugh. It's really funny that Fujiko's under status and not allies and perks. Is she anyway related to King of the Hill? I don't even know. King of the Hill. Oh, someone named Fujiko voices Bobby Hill. Maybe that's what the reference they're doing is. But that's interesting. Okay. In the Japanese dub, of course. Yeah, let's investigate the hospital. To the sick room. Sudden blast of heat grabs your attention. An older man standing next to you screams in pain as he is engulfed in fire from seemingly nowhere. As other people start to panic and help the burn victim, you spot a hooded man standing in the direction. When she sees you, woman standing in the distance. When she sees you, she starts to run. Can't shake off the feeling that you were the target of the supernatural attack. The hooded woman disappears behind a corner. When you get there, she's gone, already mixed in with the... They failed to stop you today, but you're sure they'll try again tomorrow. Find him in the hospital, covered in bites. Just what is this whole summoning that he speaks of between sobs? Damn. Someone has been branding patients with occult symbols. Branded like cattle? Are they preparing a feast for their eldritch masters? No other ideas, you decide to wait outside the school itself. The trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be good. Nearing closing time, you stumble upon a curious article, the last page of a local newspaper. Top of the author's name along with the address before getting ready to leave. Awesome! Faint chanting doesn't stop. No one enters or leaves the building. What do we got? Show me what's happening. Carefully enter the biology classroom. The room seems empty at first until you switch the lights on. Gasp in horror. Lying in a pool of blood is one of the teachers. Fruit knife in their hand. There's a jar of formaldehyde on the nearest table. Mesmerized by the spiral pattern on the sea creature's skin, you step over the dead body and come closer. And then the voices start. Forgotten specimen. Hello there. Only 15. So technically if we hit both of these, then like we win. How much does this cost? 10? So we can do course we missed. That's okay. That kills him. Oh, we found a lump of flesh. What does that do? Use +5 stamina, but adds a new status. Yeah, let's use it. Branded. Chance of raising doom with each investigation. Damn, I've been branded. Hear a scream coming from the school. It's time to enter. You sneak in through the window and skulk across shadowy corridors. All the classrooms have emptied out. Peering into one, you spot the corpse of a teacher nailed to the chalkboard. Shaking, you approach it. Prepare for combat. Gore-covered student. Okay. We do 10 damage with each attack is crazy. 1, 2. Okay, what do we got? Quick thinking, reporter's bag, or fame. Ooh, this is a good one. I want that. And boom. Near the gym hall, the chanting and rhythmic drums grow louder, threatening to intoxicate you. The door open and stifle a scream. That was not the final boss. Okay. Entire school is gathered around a huge portal surrounded by black candles. Within the bellowing of common echoes. Teacher stands in the front. Oh, why does it— this is— I'm not sure if I can show you on stream. Attack the teacher. Okay. How much damage are we doing per attack? I don't actually know. Okay, and then boom, boom. Okay. With her dying screams, the teacher throws herself into the portal, dragging the children with her. Her vicious master shows no mercy, and you hear it devour them all before the connection shuts. Ending B. The children will no longer harm anyone, but their parents will weep for them. Alrighty then. Air feels heavy, making it hard to— rest action less effective. That sucks. How do you feel about that, Hank Hill? King of the Hill. There's a key in the mailbox. Awesome. Honestly, we're at full stats, so let's just do an EXP boosting one. And in we go. Alright, Hank Hill, what are you feeling? Freaky feature of found footage? Okay, Hank Hill. Freaky feature of found footage. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends in the nearby forest. Now, on the first anniversary of their disappearance, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. The parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he? And what did the students discover out there? Investigate the mansion location twice to okie dokie. I think we'll have the time. 3 students in the process of making a documentary about the local folklore. Maybe we'll find a clue about their last known whereabouts in the school's newspaper. Hang kill at the school. That's a glimpse of an art class. Ugh. Take a peek. -2 stamina. The note mentions a village not far from your town. You decide to take the bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? Okay. Going down the street. One of your friends decided to pull you away from your investigation to go see an idol concert. The concert itself is of no vested interest to you, but you do notice something peculiar about the idol on stage. Barely, just barely, you're able to make out what looks like a string coming from the idol's limbs. Oh, I see it. That lead into the darkness of the stage above. Whatever is going on here, it doesn't sit right with you. Especially since no one else can— Okay. That's not creepy at all. I want to stop by the shop real fast. Compass. Compass is good. Cigarettes would be good. Backpack's nice. I want to get the compass. And then, let's go investigate the village. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. Ugh. Feeling hungry, you've entered a small local restaurant and ordered the daily special made with today's catch. Where the hell did those fishermen go? One bite won't hurt. Oh, we've been branded again. Okay, tastes like the sea and melts in your mouth. Interesting. Oh, we're in the woods. Looking back one last time, you continue deeper into the woods. Was not expecting that. Sudden blast of heat. Pursue the woman. And we failed. Go into the thicket, maybe? You stumble upon a small Shinto shrine. It's been vandalized recently, but other than that, you have a feeling that nobody else has visited it in months, if not years. You have a sudden urge to pray. Pray. Get 5 experience. Hell yeah, brother. Find a pile of human teeth lying on a nearby rock. What about this thicket? Follow the faint sound to a telephone line pole. The moment you notice giant hairy... What? Okay. Well. Right. You know. Normal things. What? Oh, we missed. Alright. Alright. One of these has gotta hit. I know how to gain a level, man. You don't gotta tell me every time. Okay, what do we got? EXP bonus from completing a mystery. +1 luck. Outdoorsman is fine. We'll take Outdoorsman. All the paths look the same. Are you lost? I might be. Going to the forest? You're out of time, says this man. I've still got time. Ah, fuck this guy. What do we got? The forest. Despite your best efforts, you can feel your neighborhood is starting to change. That's not good. I'm Hank Hill, and I'm famous. All the paths look the same. Are you lost? Your friend left in a hurry, only telling you that he has hidden something for you by a tree marked with a red sign. After a short trek, you find the marked tree. Feel very uneasy about it. And we got an item. Eldritch Amulet. +10 reason when worn. I'll put that on. Alrighty. Find a pile of human teeth. What's in the thicket? The shape shimmers beneath the surface with a splashy sound. Something emerges from the murky depths. Ooh, Leech Girl. Damn, she looks cool as fuck, though. So we do that, and we do that. And we just win, right? Yes, we do. More human teeth. Hearing some rustling. There's 3 men with a rifle. Charisma check success. Hey there, says the hunter. This forest is not safe at this hour. What are you doing here? Try and ask about the danger, but they just hand you the flashlight and point you to the nearest road. Something tells you should leave, so you don't get on their nerves. Ah. Okay, I'll equip the flashlight right. Oh my goodness, Hank, are you okay? Find a pile of human teeth. Hank Hill looks a little upset. Find a rocky nave with a flat stone looking akin to a bench. We get 1 reason back. Alright, Hank. Okay, Hank. You have the feeling someone is following you. Ooh, found it. Rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each tiled after one of the missing friends. Peek inside. Oh. Lose consciousness. Ending B. Very moment, suspiciously tall man grabs by the collar. He explains part of a cult protecting the house and the mysterious entity below it. Got bigger problems than to die here, he says before knocking you out. You wake up a few hours later on a bus heading back to town. Damn. Sorry, Hank Hill. And all the prices are raised in this economy. Oh my goodness. Let's go home, grab our key. Okay, now we're doing good. So let's get that experience. What next? We can speed through the mermaid one. We can kinda like, yeah, we can speed through this one. Because we did this one a second ago. Investigating beach. When looking around the warehouses, you notice that the doors, the one are slightly ajar. Peeking through the crack, you notice a man in a hazmat suit power washing something that's just out of your field of vision. You manage to stealthily open the door just enough to see what's going on. To your shock, you see that the whole warehouse is covered head to toe in blood. While you question what could have happened in there, you're not sure you want to know. Okay. Power wash simulator, world of horror, I guess. Could there be anything connected to these missing people? No, I'm gonna explore the seaside. Investigating seaside. Relaxing on one of the piers at the seaside, you're approaching by a middle-aged man. There's a gleam of insanity in the man's eyes, and he smiles at you. My love, he croaks. Oh my god, his one true love is Hank Hill, King of the Hill. He croaks. I found you at last. I've waited for you for this moment for so long. Kiss me, I beg of you. Does Hank Hill from King of the Hill give this man a kiss? I'm gonna say we do it. Our charisma was a failure. Never mind. We just kissed a man, he was upset with us. Okay. Investigate downtown. Cutting through an alleyway. Orange juice. Thank you for the juice, sir. Investigate this classroom. Okay. Investigate the school again. Hear an eerie sound. Light the candle. Plus 20 experience. The moment you light the remaining candle, the ground under the circle collapses, revealing an impossibly deep. Walls are carved into a spiral shape, giving it the illusion of movement, because it's an illusion, right? Okay. Quick thinking is a good one. Folklore studies is a good one. Let's grab quick thinking, and let's get reason. Alright, to the morbid school we go. It's the fish head event. Normal event for this mystery. We keep going. While returning from your investigations, you notice a large coin left on the sidewalk. Pick up the coin. Looks like some kind of Western currency. Luckily you know someone who likes to collect this sort of stuff. Nice. Money. Thank you, Hank Hill, for picking up money. Walking down the alleyway, you jump when something moves from the corner of your vision. Turn around only to be met with your shadow. Or at least you thought it was your shadow at first. Oh, it's so cute! Hello, friend! Hello, Judas! Oh, you're such a baby! Okay. So, if we hit both of these, then... yeah, he's just dead. Corpse dust! Plus 20 experience, minus 2 luck. I'm down for that. Alright, to the schoolyard. You enter the school bathroom. And to wash your face with cold water. Sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the cell doors just opened on its own. Close the door. Walk to the door and try to close it, but something is blocking it. You see, when you look up, you see a ghostly pale hand holding the door. God damn it. Oh, the bottle of water is only 1 stamina, so I'm gonna use that now. Back off from the toilet as the door slowly opens. A girl in a tattered uniform is standing there. Her head twists unnaturally. She makes a roaring, rattling noise. Door slams shut. Oh, god damn it. I hate ghosts. What's the best thing? 7 damage. Yeah, we'll get 12 damage off at the very least. And now we launch this. And we're good. Got more corpse dust, though. I like corpse dust. Alright, investigate the school. Prepare yourself. Oh, interesting. Okay. I guess we're gonna kill him. He does 4 stamina damage, which is a lot. But I think we're okay. Especially with a base chance of 90 to hit. Chop, chop. And... chop, chop. Nice. Okay. We're gonna get folklore and bring our luck up, because we've kind of fucked our luck. Slumps to the floor, you pick up his axe, and using it as a crutch, you try and leave the room. Injured weekend, you slowly lose consciousness in the corridor. Police officers find you a few hours later. No trace of the mad janitor is found, but just better tonight knowing that the other students are safe. Nice. Fire axe. Oh. Damage 6. Cool. That's not bad. And we have our empty bottle again. Did the water level suddenly rise? I think Hank makes it. He's actually doing significantly better than Aki was doing, which is kind of funny. Hank Hill is just better. Oh, I forgot to grab some water in my bottle. Damn. I would like to have a flashlight, or not a flashlight, a backpack. We could probably go buy one. There are many old mansions around this town. Ooh Manor is one of them. Supposedly hunted by a family of 4, who disappeared without a trace one summer. Or is it the only tragic event that took place there? Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library may shed some light on it. First off, what do we got? Do 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 do. Salt is good. Ah! I want a backpack though. Aha! House, stored items. How do I put you in storage? Storage. 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 And then equip you. Ooh, that really hurt our reason, though. What does this work like how I think it will work? Oh, it's inventory slots. Okay. We don't need that then. Let's put our necklace back on so that Hank is doing just fine. Alright. Investigate school. Trip to the library. Let's go. One of the students returning to their classroom left this book behind. It is bound in black fabric and the sigil on the cover feels utterly alien. Yoink! The moment you touch the book's cover, you begin to see the landscape of a wasteland dotted with ruins and mountains of human corpses. You drop the book in terror and flee. The building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. Alright, going down the street. Making my way downtown. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friend for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted. You can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. This can't be healthy. Damn. Comparing different mansions with the sketch, you finally find the one. There's only one problem. You'll need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. Okay. Investigate Seaside. Stop! This is a crime scene. You are halted by a sweaty police officer. Behind him, 2 other policemen are packing something in black bags. What happened, sir? Okay, never mind then. Don't tell me. Your friends have talked about, let's explore this mansion. I'm going to equip... I can't equip this, can I? That sucks. I would like some reason right now. Oh, I forgot I was badly bleeding. It's whatever. We're fine. Corpses. Oh goodness, now we're stuck in the house. Okay. Hank, you're gonna be okay, buddy. You're gonna be just fine, Hank. You'll be okay. Search the room. Energy drink. +1 dexterity until the end of current mystery. Yeah, sure, why not? Do. The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. +1 reason. Awesome. Dark forces scheme against you. What do I have now? Now I'm a masochist. You're telling me Hank Hill is a masochist? Can't believe it. You were startled when you discovered that headless body. You were horrified when you saw its head, hanging in the middle of the room, laughing. Okay. Right. You got it, boss. And it's dead. Wait, what's that? Got black hair. What does the black hair do? Combine with sewing kits. Interesting. Okay, I guess I'll storage that for now. Must be the place where the key is. We're still looking for that key. Oh, buddy, old pal. Oh, wait, we found it. Okay. Following the strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place make the waves sound the most beautiful serenade. Oh, I don't remember what the thing is. Damn. 420. We'll leave it at 420. Okay. Unholy chants coming from the cave connected to the mansion must have driven the family insane. With no connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had themselves. However, this doesn't explain the fresh corpses and what tracks around the altar. Damn. Okay. Improvise. Deduction. Or leadership. Let's take leadership and take some reason. I'm a little upset we didn't have our flashlight. Roads closed, huh? Doesn't matter. Hank Hill has all the keys. Hank Hill is going to the lighthouse. Let's go, Hank Hill. You can win. And we have time to rest. Let's rest a bit. Get our stats up. Let's start climbing. We're stopped by a girl wearing dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching into her bag. It's too late anyways. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Not enough charisma? Oh, I had to kill her. No, she killed herself. Damn. Can't believe that. Following the winding staircase. Select the second enemy you fought this run. Ooh, buddy. Forgotten specimen. They're all from the same. So I'm gonna say this one. Wrong answer. Damn. Oh, we're fucked. We're fucked. Nothing personal, really. Yeah, well, I'm fucked, man. Oh my goodness. We were right there. You make your way. You're too late. When you arrive at the museum, the firefighters are already struggling to contain the spreading fire. You manage to slip past the police and run inside. You make your way inside the exhibition hall. As your skin gets charred, The last thing you see is Ithatu, finally breaking free from its marble casket. Hank Hill died. Hank Hill perished. He did not have what it took to beat the cursed god Ithatu. Perished in the Hecatomb. Ah, I'm so sorry, Hank Hill. I'm so sorry. Nope, stop doing that, World of Horror. I want you to show up on Streamlabs. Oh, so sad. So sad. Oh, the misery. I think this is a good time to remind you guys, if you haven't already, to follow the YouTube channel. Or follow the Twitch channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel too if you want. It never hurts. And you know, if you have any Twitch Primes. That's just free money for me. So I think, what time is it? 4:38? I think we do one more run, maybe two. We'll see what happens. And this time, we will in fact play as Squidward Tentacles. So we will investigate mysteries across the city and the realms beyond. Alright, Squidward Tentacles, get your ass in here. Okay. Wait a minute, this isn't the Clarinet Recital Hall. Oh well, at least SpongeBob isn't here. Let's swap to Timeline B, and Squidward, let's go. I think Squidward wants to fight Goizo, the thing forsaken by God. Banished to the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through reflective glass. The glimpse behind your reflections are just the beginning of a real nightmare. Resting increases doom penalty. That's okay. Banished to the other dimension a long time ago. Oh, I read that already. Let's go, Squidward! What do you got on you, bud? Get a random spell. Do we have any spells? I guess it wasn't hurt. Let's see what we get. Multiply wound. Okay. Increases the lower your stamina is. Huh. That's actually not too bad. And then gruesome totem. Minus 10 doom, minus 3 max reason. We're gonna hold on to that totem. He still has the notes. Oh, I guess it's reusable. That's interesting. Okay, Squidward. Let's, I'm taking off the police station this time. Having vending machine and dog. And honestly, I think those are the only two that have a bunch of different options right now. Yeah, confirm and continue. Nothing in our mailbox. Hello, Squiddy. More library notes. We can sell these. Any neighbors? That looks like a SpongeBob guy. I think he's gonna bother me. Okay. What outfits do we have? Looking good, Squidward. Okay. So we have Squidward Tentacles outfit. And we have the Squilliam Fancy Sun outfit. Oh my god, chat. We could play as Squidward, but we could play as Squilliam. I think since there is a giant flag of Squidward right in front of me while I'm streaming, it would be blasphemy not to stream this as Squidward. So, Squidward it is. Oh my god, are you guys even able to see the game? Have you been able to see Squidward? Has Streamlabs had it picked up for you? I hope so. Alright. And let's get going. What do we got? Ramen, scissors, crimson cape, eels. So I want more new ones if we can get any. Crimson cape, ramen, eels, vigil, hell. No. Horrible history of household hell. Freaky feature of found footage. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. Keep re-rolling. I'll get something I want. Eventually. Curious case of contagious coma we haven't done yet. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. I want at least 4 new ones, but that might be too much to ask. Well, I might have to settle with 3 new ones if we don't re-roll it soon. I like that one. There's the teacher one. I don't want to do the teacher one again. Nothing new in that one. God damn. Arms, beckoning bulletin, moonlit sailors. It's 2 new ones. Give me more. Scissors, bulletin, sailors. And we can do the mermaid one again, I suppose. This is what we're gonna have to live with. Size. Let's do the bulletin one first. I don't remember what this one's about. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anybody can connect to a bulletin system, even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all the messages on that bulletin, even post your own to start a conversation. Many use them to share files or to chat about their favorite topics, everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shiokawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people all be driven to take their own lives? Okay, what do we got? Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that will work. Okay. That seems like a good place to start. That seems like as good a place to start as any. What is this? You. Interesting. Old god Goizo. Wait, why is it suddenly so dark outside? You stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapor. Observe? Perception check was a failure. By the time you realize the vapor is forming into a giant hand, it's too late. Crashes through the window, sending shards of glass everywhere. Sorry, Squidward. Goddamn. While the school's library computer does have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Wait, what? Doesn't have a modem. Ah. Thanking her, you arranged to meet at her home in the city. Okie dokie. I want to buy something from the vending machine. What's in the vending machine? Bottle of water, energy drink, cigarettes, and a soft drink. Ooh, the soft drink is actually the best thing here. But it's expensive. Good lord. Okay. But I know that's there if I need it. Oh, his side sprite is so funny. Hello, Squidward. You peer down the dark alley and are met with the distorted face of a man, his visage shrouded in a natural darkness. Can I interest you in a gift? Sure! Luck check failure. I hope you enjoy my gift. Free of charge, of course. You hear laughter as the face disappears into the darkness. Your head won't stop hurting. Damn, why did bro curse me? Oh, that's awful. I don't even remember how to get rid of curses. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up to your apartment stairs. Teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. God damn, our computer's heavy. Is it past midnight when your phone rings? Who could it be? Hello? It paints, it writes, it is awake. The flesh of fallen angels, the whole of it is gone. Leave now! Okay. Sure. Let's go to the forest. I will leave now. Your friend left in a hurry. Examine the red mark. -2 reason. Wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything is functional. The newscaster on the TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch up in other nearby towns. You need to act quickly. By act quickly, I mean we're going out. On the horizon, you spot a tower you've never seen before. You can't help but feel like you're being watched by something inhuman. Oh, our luck sucks. All of our luck sucks. Oh, after searching deep in the woods, you discover a body of a young student clutching a note. I write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. Sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Share death, and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. Okay. You got it, boss. Let's go back to the apartments. Wandering through the empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of sodas inside, but you really could use a drink. Get the cheapest one. You buy an off-brand soda and take a sip. It tastes a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyways. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. How many deaths there have been, the hospital is in chaos. The staff look exhausted. But one of the receptionists lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, slip out of the waiting room, and into the hospital corridor. Alright, into the waiting room we go. A pale woman wearing a nurse outfit stops you. Today, we are running a blood drive to help those in need. You look healthy. Would you be so kind to help the community? No. Sorry. You overhear two nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently, she's recovering at her grandparents' home at the village in the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. Alright, heading downtown. Come on, Squidward. Something is wrong, you don't see anyone in the street, and you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. Better hurry out of there. Alrighty. To the village! Squidward looks pretty worse for wear. Trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep. You know what? That might be the same face he's making on the poster. Face of despair. You find the girl's house. Her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your effort to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. The kind girl. Something has happened to her. Alright, Squidward, what do you think about this girl? Greetings, my friend. A masked villager approaches you with open arms. I'm here to find exceptional individuals. I shall test you to see if you're one. But tell me first, what do you think is your greatest strength? My strength, my knowledge, or it's my knowledge. Knowledge check success. You speak the truth, my friend. He gives you a black robe neatly folded into a square. On behalf of the third circle, I ask you save our doomed town. Okay. Additional magic slot. Yeah, I'll put the robe on. Get that robe on, Squidward. Hell yeah. The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the Bolton's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Your reflection twists and shimmers when you're not looking at it directly. Goizo is getting closer. Oh my god! Squidward has the hunger curse. He doesn't look okay. This is hurting his charisma. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset on the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone, and then it finally connects. On screen. Welcome home. Did you like it so far? Wait, what did the note say? Just listen to the voice of humanity. Yeah. Having a good time. I'm glad. Take your phone off the modem and put it to your ear. Remember the note! Recall the note you found. Could this be the voice of humanity you read about? Bracing yourself, you slowly put the phone to your ear. You don't hear words or a voice. You can understand that they don't need those. Difficult. But you manage to keep track of which thought are yours and which are theirs. Everyone is here now. We've escaped everything that held us back in life. We don't have any more burdens. You can escape with us. This is the purest form of existence. Paradise of connection. Everyone deserves that. We will bring all humanity together. Carefully about how to respond. Suffering is human! How can you believe that? Well, okay, if you want to suffer, go ahead. Your consciousness dips. By the time you snap out of it, you're strangling yourself with the phone cord. The entity assaults your mind, but the struggle brings out strength you didn't know you had. You refuse to die. You listen to the staticky signal on the other end, harsh to your ear. But then the noise begins to slowly change into something beautiful. You want to join it. Together. Okay. Multiply wound. I think, we don't have a weapon, do we? I just will launch kick after kick after kick until he cannot kick no more. Squidward has a lot of legs. His kicks should be pretty strong. 4, 6. That's 3 more turns. Cast this spell. What? That's all it did? Which increases the lower your stamina is. Oh my god. We could die here. This could be the end of Squidward. This is the end of Squidward. He's dead. He's died. He's okay. Squidward is okay. You wrench the phone from your ear, nearly tossing it across the room. You could have killed yourself for that thing. Sweat pouring down your face, you immediately yank the computer plug from the socket. Squidward is alive. The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. Okay, but important thing is that Squidward is alive. Stamina. Okay. Squidward looks so bad. Like, he looks like he's been through some shit. I'm gonna send this in the server Discord. I'm gonna send it. He looks like he's been through hell. Yeah. That's about right. Okay. What next? Starful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors. It began with one fisherman who dragged something awful from the belly of the ocean. A dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. Start your investigation, hoping to overhear some rumors at the fish market. Discard 2 items to complete. We can discard this. No, we can't. Never mind. Wait. I want to rest first. Squidward's not looking too hot. Man needs all the rest he can get. This is our second mystery, meaning we can afford to go up a little bit. We can afford 1 more. Okay, there you go, Squidward. Going to the shop to investigate. Been almost a year since childhood friend. Help your friend. Strength check success, +5 EXP. Awesome. Go off, Squidward. Path is blocked by a rotting corpse covered in poison ivy. Ah, that's not good. You know, we need to buy a weapon. Squidward is currently weaponless, and that's pretty bad for him. Especially if we're not landing our kicks. Without a weapon, you're kind of fucked in this game. That's how it works. So, just getting that weaponry will help a lot. Kick. Okay, we got a new level. Self-therapy. Folklore studies. Quick think. I want to get quick thinking, because I always think quick thinking is a good thing to have. Investigate mansion. Can we go to the hardware shop first? I would like buy a shovel. Shovel will be our weapon for now. Until we get something better. So to the mansion we go. I forgot to read the little blurb. My bad. From somewhere in the dark comes a faint humming. You approach the source of the humming. Several eyes look at you in the darkness. Several eyes are watching you. She hums softly and holds out her arms towards you. Sleep now, sweet child. Oh, good lord. Winter Lantern. Lonely Singer. 2 reason damage. Okie dokie. 6 damage. It'll be the same either way, I guess. Wait, can we... We can do 9 damage instead. Or we couldn't do 9 damage instead because we miss. That's also a possibility. Okay. Now we go. 9 damage. Alright. 1 more hit. And... Woo! We still missed that. That's scary. Okay, we beat it up. We beat it up. Extra ammo. Plus 3 ammunition. Sure, I guess I'll use that. Oh, I don't have a gun. But, sure. Fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. Can I discard this yet? No. Okay. Investigate mansion. We might need to go get Squidward some health. He's struggling. Someone left a marble sculpture in the side room. Surface polished and masterful detailing makes it look like a real human, and the fabric draped over its shoulders gives it a regal appearance. You wonder, however, where the faint smell of rot is coming from. You take a step closer and quickly realize that no marble can look soft and so skin-like. You also realize where the smell's coming from. Terrified, you leave, hoping to forget about the embalmed body you've just found. Okay. We need to rest. We need to rest. Okay. 3 reason. We're chugging along. Lift the heaviest box. Plus 3 reason. That's good, that's good, that's good. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies as he caresses his catch. The beating movement of his arms disturbs you. Alrighty. Squidward looks awful. Dude, Squidward looks so awful. What happened to you, man? You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? Shit. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. Okay. Oh, Squidward. Something pulls you towards the beach. A statuette half buried in the sand is calling you. Ignored. Brain damage? How dare they brain damage? They brain damage Squidward. Slip out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. Full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. Ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. So we got this, Squidward? You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. Come on, Squidward! The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across the dark ocean under a dark sky. Not make out the figures on the boats. Oh, Lord. Squidward, I'm worried about you, Squiddy. I'm worried about you, Squidward. The whole section of the beach is black with ooze, slowly engulfing the bodies of the missing sailors. Right in the middle of it stands a lone figure. When he spots you, the ooze stops undulating for a second, before rapidly moving towards you, leaving half-eaten corpses behind. Okay, well, we're fighting this. Squidward, I'm gonna be real with you. You only survive 1 hit. Squidward, things aren't looking good for you. Because you need 3 to kill this man. Oh, there's nothing we can do for this, is there? Okay, we'll do that. $164. 184. So we can afford to slap that on the front. Then slap that. We're not gonna make it. Especially because we keep missing our damn attacks. Squidward is done for. He's done for. We missed every attack. Squidward is so done for. Dude, we're still missing our attacks. He's at -4 health right now. Okay. That encounter was the final straw. Your mind has snapped and you've been locked in an asylum. It would be comforting to accept that you were insane, that no old god is awakening to devour humanity. But the drugs haven't made the horrors disappear. The store is closed? What? Why am I still going? Why am I still going? Okay. We're at our home. We're gonna take a bath, I guess. You know, stamina bath. Get our stamina up. We're literally screwed. Let's keep going. And, yep, you've perished. Cause of death, stamina loss. Damn, rest in peace, Squidward. RIP Squidward. Solved 2 mysteries, saw 2 new events, encountered 3 new enemies, and no achievements. Okay. I thought that was gonna take longer. We still have an hour of stream time, meaning we can run it through with one more of the modded characters. Continue. Customize. Random. Squidward died so fast. He wasn't built for these streets. Squidward wasn't. These aren't his streets. Okay. I was saying earlier that I feel like someone's edgy anime OC. Cause I'm like... I'm wearing all black today, or like black and jeans. And I have like color at the bottom of my hair. And I have like these 3 scabs on my cheek that are 3 dots in a straight line. Like, you know people when they make their OCs, they put like just dots, lines of dots on their faces because it looks cool? That's what I feel like. I feel like someone just put a straight line of dots on my face. Okay. Who are we gonna start with? We could do... you know what? Let's try out Momo. I wouldn't mind bringing in Momo. Chosen perk packs, inner strength, and magic caster. Starts with 2 spells. Dexterity, perception, minus strength. Yeah, let's take her. Let's take her. Why not? Send out you. And let's do Kathak Atarasu. He's the only one we haven't done. The terrible spider god, Kathak Atarasu, is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Awesome. Kathak Atarasu is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. You can't escape from combat encounters. I wasn't really doing that today anyway. Okay. Empty mailbox. Memory extract. +2 reason for the cost of 10 EXP. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Deals 5 damage. Regain 2 reason for -1 max reason. These are pretty good spells. I think they knew that spells in this game suck, and they made sure to give good ones. Library notes. We're not doing that. Oh, she's got the picture on her wall. Okay. How's the weather? It's a nice day outside. Someone is standing in the shadows watching your door. That's okay. Hello, Momo! Oh, I love all her sprite work. It's so cute. Okay. Found footage, Crimson Cape, eels, bathhouse, scissors. Scissors, festival. That's 2 new ones. Botanist, I like botanist. Scissors, and eels? Oh, we haven't done the eels one today. So that's 3 new ones. Let's start with the scissors. This is the mystery they use for the tutorial level, which is kind of funny because it's pretty hard. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? School's eerily quiet at this hour. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. The rumors are true. To stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil, and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. Let's check out the lockers. Which ones can we open? That one? Ah, the demons. Okay. What about that one? Baseball bat. And that one needs a key. Let's equip the bat, though. It's good to have damage output. Okay. Perform the ritual, explore the school, access your storage. Give me the friend's diary. What do we got? It's strange call. It's a strange tall woman been following me all day. The sigil can weaken the demon for a while. Careful with the lines. Maru has been acting strange. Need to talk to her after class. Hope she didn't attempt the ritual herself. I've hidden the candles in one of the classrooms. Tomorrow I'll try to perform the ritual. Okay. Let's explore the school then. Go find those candles. Oh, her sprite is cute. I like that. You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. Sudden noise. Escape the bathroom. -2 reason. Feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. Dude, I be trying. Not my fault. Shit. That pair has been following you since morning. You finally managed to lose them, but can't shake the feeling it'll only get worse. That sucks. Peek outside. And drag the mouse. No, I want to see the funny guy. He's funny. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. Okay, exploring the gym. Something is wrong. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity looming over the school roof. The barrier between worlds is coming apart. You must hurry or risk being noticed by whatever other eldritch horrors still lurk out there. Oh, we have cursed signs. Sorry, Momo. You raise your head in time to see Atheolasis, single eye glaring down at you. You scream as your mind is flooded with forbidden knowledge, and your skin is etched with ancient runes and curses. Damn, sorry, Momo. You found Blessed Chalk. With it, you can draw the sigil. You copy the sigil as best you can on the blackboard. No, we need a square. Dude, that don't look correct. What part of that looks correct to you? There we go. That looks correct. Okay, we still need the candles, though. Lost in space and time, you drift from nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Enter the temple. And we got a katana. Let's go. Best weapon. Okay, cool. What happens if we perform the ritual without scissors? Okay, it won't let us. Good to know. You enter the kitchen, even though it's abandoned and the lights are off, something is cooking in a large pot. You don't like the smell of it. Look for first aid. You find the first aid kit in the storage cabinet and quickly bandage yourself up and leave. Awesome. Oh, we found the holy candles. Nice. Everything's ready for the ritual. Let's perform the ritual. Wait, what's that? Continue. Oh boy. You take a step back as the writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. A pillar of heads is nearly reaching the high ceiling. Each face has the same expression of pure hatred. Each mouth screaming the same question. Am I beautiful? Am I beautiful? Am I beautiful? Oh, friend's diary. Hello? Wait, why? Why? Bow bow. Welp. Bow bow. Bow bow bow. Friend's diary. He has 2 bows, right? Does that mean just 2 bows, 3 claps? Take a step back, praying that the banishment ritual is effective. The first move was correct, the second move was correct, the third move was wrong. The fourth move was correct, and the last one was wrong. Seeming unaffected by the ritual, when you were sure this would finally be the end, you wake up in an ambulance. The paramedic calmly explains that they found you collapsed in one of the classrooms. He shrugs and you ask him about the scissors woman and your friend. Probably just heat stroke induced hallucination. It says injecting your arm with a needle. The last thing you see before losing consciousness for the second time is the face of the paramedic. 2 old scars visible on both his. Damn, ending D. Oh, I hear a sound. Hello, Ghosty Moth. Thank you for the follow. We're playing some modded World of Horror. So far, we've played as Aki Chainsaw Man. We've played as Hank Hill, King of the Hill. We've played as Squidward. Now we're playing as Momo Ayase. This is probably the last run for today. Yes, there is a Squidward mod. I took a picture and I put him in the Discord. But he looked pretty rough by the end of it. Oh my goodness. Poor Squidward, he was not built for these streets. What do we got? There's something wrong with the tap water. It's black and oily and glistening. Ah, no! You can't regain health between mysteries. That's fucked up. Oh! Oh, hello, hello! Well, welcome. Anybody from Secrets of the Clans is welcome here. Take the key. Wait, I can't do my healing. The water. I didn't have bottled water either. Oh, the water has become oil. Momo's looking a little rough down here because she's got the cursed signs curse. So she's got weird symbols on her skin. But yeah, well, glad to have you here. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday we have Clan Gen Mondays, which is fun. I have a bunch of viewer submitted cats in that. I need to ask my sibling to finish my little, like, channel buttons. Yeah. I like Clan Gen Mondays. But once I finish little channel buttons, I'm gonna have credits. Because, Gretchen was actually the one who made my model. Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around, it's your friend living in the same apartment complex. Yeah. I actually sent out a commission post, like, back last year in Secrets of the Clans looking for an artist for it, and I'm very happy. I think I'm very cute. Teehee. What? That weird dude is back. You know, the one who studies fish? The fish man. You shrug, opening the door. There's a surprising amount of mysteries in this game involving fishmen, actually. We've done like 3 today. So silly. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did he bring this time? Yeah, let's go find this 3rd fishman. Fishman moment. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder, what weird fish did he find this time? So true? That sure is a weird fish man. Slash pause, though. We love that weird fish man. Will you check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Please? Okay, I'll go investigate the apartments. Oh, is she following with me? When's someone gonna mod Sebastian into World of Horror? I think he'd be funny here. No, literally. You slammed your door on your finger. The immediate pain was to be expected, but the subtle cracking. Oh, it's the ceramic. This doesn't stay as a permanent curse, does it? No, just -2 stamina. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? Must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. So true. Let's break into the school. Hell yeah. Friend wondering why you're cracking like ceramic. So true. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'm your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff? Yeah, I gotta have a good impression with the biology teacher. I love biology. The creepy substitute teacher hands you dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should feed it— Hello? Okay, right. Thank you, biology teacher. The neighbor's office at school is empty. You do find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decides to take some home. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How can she sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? Well, I don't know. When I look at fish in a fish tank, I sometimes feel like they are looking back at me. So I think you're having a normal experience, Kana. Although you really shouldn't have that eel. I love fish. I grew up with a bunch of goldfish, and I learned the hard way that they're such a pain in the ass to take care of. But they're so pretty. The sound of knocking at the door interrupts your concentration. Who could that be? You swear if it's another insurance salesman, you're Freddy Fazbear! Hello? Sorry, I'm an insurance salesman. That's an insurance sale. Thanks, Freddy Fazbear, the insurance salesman. Wonderful. I think these will hit. Slapping Freddy Fazbear with my katana. Turn 2 begins. Okay, it's so over. It's so over for Freddy. Say your goodbyes, Freddy. Freddy Fazbear has been killed. I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go and check it out. Is this eel even alive? Dude, I saw the new trailer for the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. One day you woke up and something was just different. Everything suddenly felt so pointless. Your actions, your relationships, all utterly meaningless in the wider scope of things. Even if you succeed at your mission, what good will it ultimately bring? Hold on! Back it up! You desperately grasp for any and all meaning your life could have had before your mental collapse. Your condition stabilizes, but still leaves you shaken up. The FNAF movie, the first one, was such a love letter to the fans, and the second one already looks so good. I'm excited for Mangle, my canon genderqueer king. Never really been into FNAF, but I think I would get so overwhelmed by an instant hyperfixation. So true. Kana was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. Both returned to the apartment and tried to decipher the notes. Ooh, what's this say? Legend from the prefecture. Eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses into a lake full of eels. Eels of the prefecture could lay their eggs inside. Ah, well, I know where this is going. I always have imagined that Funtime Foxy is trans, and then in the FNAF racing game demo they made last year, they canonically used she, he pronouns for Mangle, and I'm just like, yes, so true. I'll be lurking, I'm doing some things, but I will pop back in if I hear something weird. So true, understandable. Your neighbor really seems into eels. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. Investigate the seaside location 2 times to complete this quest. We can do the extra investigation. No harm done there. All the animatronics are so fun. So true. Seaside, investigate. Come on, Momo. Relaxing on one of the piers at the seaside, you're approached by a middle-aged man. There's a gleam of insanity in his eyes. Okay, so I got this event when I was playing as Hank Hill. And I had Hank Hill kiss the man. And we failed our charisma check. So maybe if I have a girl kiss the man, it'll work out better. Actually, because her charisma is like 2 times that of Hank Hill's. So... Hank Hill might be a little fruity in World of Horror. Charisma check failure. No, he doesn't like Momo either. Anna was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. He may be Arrow. True. He wants a kiss, but he doesn't realize he's Arrow yet. That's so weird. Okay, seaside one more time. Going on the cliffs. Oh, dark forces scheme against you. You've gotten the panic curse. 10% chance to succeed on any combat action that has a base chance to hit. Minus 10% chance. Ah, okay. You might be going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea. Kano was right. He's upset by the fact that he wants a kiss, but he doesn't like it. So true. I think I'd be upset too. Someone tried to burn some papers. Ichthyology. Oh, that's what the clue is called. That's a fun word. Okay. Investigate apartments. Ooh, we can level up. Okay. Leadership, quick thinking. I've needed leadership, so let's grab that. Level 2. Hell yeah. Grab reason. There you go. Momo's looking normal. And vending machine. Don't mind if I do. Nice. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committally. You just wish you could throw this damn jar in the trash. Get rid of this eel jar. Alright, to the beach. Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away. You step onto the pier and stare out into the dark horizon. You know, I think she just wanted to collect it. She saw the eel jar and was like, cool souvenir, I'm taking it. Just like that old fisherman said, a few minutes after midnight you start to hear some women singing in the distance. Their voice is sad, yet enticing. Your vision starts to blur. Damn, women with pretty voices singing to me in the middle of the night? Okay. Try to resist, try to understand. My charisma failed. It sucks. My 7 charisma, and for what? For nothing. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. Spend the entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is she? Oh, well that's not worrying at all. Ritsuko-chan was the most promising athlete in her school. She suddenly disappeared, and the case was quickly closed without any suspects. Today, she has finally dug herself out. Oh, goodness. Vengeful athlete. Okay. I think we kill this in 2 hits. If we hit both of them. We did not hit both of them, but it would have been 2 hits if we did. Okay, there we go. I don't know. She attacked me first, I think. Either that or I got scared because she dug out of the ground from, like, a zombie. Kana has been missing since yesterday. You decided to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, they're all wiggling! Oh, hello, friends! They're so wiggly! You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with friends flailing around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana? She saw all the wigglers and she was like, hell yeah, they're so wiggly, and then she just stayed. Bathroom or bedroom? Oh, hi Kana. I found the neighbor, but when his eyes burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now, too. We must go to the hospital, or we must puncture her eye. True. I think she can keep the wiggler, as long as she keeps them in the jars. Because this whole thing with her eye happened because the wigglers got out of their jars. Well, let's go to the hospital. I don't have reason to stab your eye right now. You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on the chair in the waiting room. When you wake up, it's already night. Trying to ask about your friend, you are met with weird reactions, as if she never existed. You rush to the operating theater yourself, but are stopped by armed policemen. Whatever happened, the doctors must have been too late to help. Damn. This is why you keep your wiggly eels in jars. They're very fun and friend-shaped and cool to look at, but they could be dangerous, so they need to be kept in their enclosures. They're still processing the events of the previous night. Honestly, it would have been better, but I didn't think I had the reason for it. If any of your stats, or if your stamina or your reason reach 0, then you lose. And if this up here reaches 100, then you lose. But, you know, I don't think that's the eel's fault. They were just being themselves, you know? They were just existing. You're still processing the events of the previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes. Sitting before your apartment building. Yeah, they just wanted a home. You watch the police officers emptying out your neighbor's place. You wonder if you'll ever hear from your friend again. Continue. Yeah. Dangerous bands of rioters. Oh, you can see the smoke coming from the city now. What does that do? Just dangerous bands of rioters? Okay. She's dead. We aren't hearing from her again. No, sir. Oh, right. The water is still fucked up. I forgot about that. Okay. Let's do the cape guy. We'll do the other ending for him, since we already did the one ending for him. I don't know, but someone turned the water to goop, and it's making my life harder. Chilling Chronicle of Crimson Cape. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. So true. I'm not built for waterless conditions. Maybe the real fishmen were the friends we made along the way. And myself. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses and he intends to complete the dangerous dare. Okay, sure, buddy. Some of your friends have invited you to try a new computer game that's been making the rounds within the school. Everyone seems to be obsessed with it. Some to the point that they send obscene amounts of money for in-game bonuses. Oh my god, they're playing a new gacha game. Oh hell yeah, I'll play it. Well, enticing at first, you are able to quickly ascertain the methods in which the game tries to get you hooked. While it's nothing supernatural, it is nefarious nonetheless. It's a good thing you caught yourself before you went in too deep. Checked another stream, got an ad for Minecraft Grimace. Oh god, the Minecraft movie looks so bad. I don't even want to go see it. And I've been fiending for playing Minecraft recently. Like, I just, ugh. I want to hate watch it, so true. I might wait till it comes out on streaming, so I'm not like giving them movie theater support. You've reported it to your principal, who promises he will take care of it. With your friends safe for now, you should look into the legend. Maybe records in the city's library make mention of Akamanto. I will wait for streaming too. I feel like it's just a better plan. Theaters are expensive too, man. Rank success, we got experience. Find another letter behind a wardrobe. It explains that the reason your friend left was that the shadow people were stalking him. Shudder when you realize you haven't seen the moving company truck drivers' faces. Oh. I want to watch it legally, but like in a hate way. Yeah, exactly. Back to the school. Vengeful samurai known for wearing a red cape. It's interesting find, but not sure if it's useful. Catch a glimpse of the art class. One disturbing painting draws your attention. You gasp in pure horror. The twisted faces, impossible angles, and enormous monoliths make you sick. So, it's not just that their faces were twisted into weird fucked up shapes that freaked me out, but it was the impossible angles. No artist could ever get angles like that. It was literally impossible. It was too good. So good it scared me. That's how I'm going to interpret that. I think it's funnier that way. One of the articles mentions a young doctor. Angles are more scary. So true. Young doctor performed life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. The assault happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital. Math angles? Oh, good lord. I can't even math. This patient has been staring at the window for a while now, muttering numbers. 2, 8, 20, 28, 50. Slowly turns to look at you. 82. I don't know what your pattern is, man. Ugh. I'm so glad I didn't have to do college math. I win! I win just by pushing a number. 126. Clever child, the man replies with a grin. Tears off a handful of his hair and gives it to you. It's almost like magic, isn't it? He asks weakly before walking away. Okay. Thanks, I guess. 2, 8, 20, 28, 50. See, I didn't think... I don't know. Because then he said 82 after 50. So I'm like, I don't know what comes after that. Can we go to the store? Shop for items. Do you have a sewing kit? Compass, steak knife, flashlight. Sewing kit. Okay. Now I want to... How do I use this? Wait, black hair. Use sewing kit hair. +3 stamina and +3 reason. Oh, that's actually huge. Yeah, let's do that. Now we're fine. A-okay. Doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all the records with him. Why would he do that? That's the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body's been found. Hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model, its heart beating. Sight almost makes you sick. I think that'd be pretty cool personally, but you know, you do you, girl. Principal's ordered the school to be closed for investigation. While returning from your investigation, you notice a large coin. I'll take a coin, hell yeah, I like money. You break the window and get inside the school. I was gonna say addition in multiples of 6 with the numbers, but my brain shuts off. 6, 12, 18. I don't think that would be right. 28 plus 24 would have a 2 at the end of it. Which is why the 50 was weird. I don't know. Whatever math he was doing, though, we figured it out. Okay. We broke into the school. To the toilet we go. Inside your head, you hear voices. Ah, damn it. Not again. I already got those. The voices are back. Not just a few, but hundreds of them. Talking to each other. Coming from all around the school. The noise is almost unbearable. The noise is almost unbearable. Damn, that's more voices than usual. I only got like 4 funky people in my head. What you talking about, guys? You concentrate on a few of the voices. You listen into the conversation between some students before the voices in your head suddenly cease. Huh. Fair enough. Alright. There's no turning back now. step into the last stall and close the door behind you. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, you hear the sound of rubber boots as an unknown liquid drips on the tiles. The door slowly opens. I want red paper, please. The tall man in a red coat takes out a butcher's knife and stabs you in the stomach. Blood splatters on the wall as you rush to the door. You hear a click coming from the door's direction. You're locked in here with this crazy man! Sorry, Akamanto. Papers, please. I didn't have my papers. This is why I got stabbed. You get stabbed if you don't have your papers, guys. Just keep that in mind. I'll stab you back with my katana. Alright. How much does it do? Do to all? Always have your papers. So true. And got it. Our stamina's super low, though. Good lord. Completing a mystery grants a random spell. Let's grab folklore and refill our stamina. Alright. Blood flowing from the wounds in the tall man's red coat makes it look like the man is slowly melting. You're cackling coming from behind the mask and faint. When you wake up, he's gone. Somehow you know he will be back in another stall, another school, another city, continuing the horror. Alright. Wait, what's this mask I got? Minus 10% doom. I'll take that. Slap that on my face. Oh, they even got the sprite work for the different masks. Not all of the mods have had that, so that's cute. I like that. We do love having less doom. Yeah, I love all the sprite work for the mods. Like, they put care into it, and it's super cute. Preparing for the worst, people are stocking up on everything, making it harder to get what you want. Prices are up again. Damn, the economy. Absolutely. I love the style of this game. Like, the Junji Ito-esque style is very cool. That's one of the main influences. Okay. 2 more mysteries. This one. Bizarre bruit of a blood-curdling botanist. Your neighbor asks you to help. I really like it too. It's just very pleasing. So true. Her husband, Shiro-san, has gone missing. She's worried that it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. Yes, my husband is missing. It's the fertilizer. Where is he? And why would he need so much fertilizer? How much fertilizer did he get? Got the business card of a gardening company where the missing man was working. Maybe some of his colleagues could tell you something useful. Okay. Well, let's go see if they got something useful. Oh, I can buy this man a drink. I did that earlier. He needed fertilizer. How much? I'm uncertain, but he needed it. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he's good at what he does. Last month, he ordered a pack of an experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch order with an address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt and I'll look for it. You got it. I'm so good at moving dirt, you have no idea. Hearing footsteps, you turned around. Behind you stands a pretty woman in a sweater. Natural beauty. Yes, this is exactly what I need. You shudder, seeing the weird woman reaching into her pocket and producing a nasty-looking knife. Pretty face. Mind if I borrow it? Girlie, you can't even see my face. I can just give you my mask. Aspiring model. Alright. Keep aspiring. You'll get there. Oh, I cut her face off. Never mind, then. Minus 6 stamina. Good lord. Alright, she's gone. No more aspiring. Sorry, I didn't know your face would come off that easy. My bad. What do we got? Lucky earrings, +2 luck. Ooh. I'm gonna put that on unless we need the Doom thing. Because I like I like having luck. I like earring luck. Gotta keep your face on more securely. So true. Just one stab took it off. Come on. While the dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid, you think you can make out the address. At least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. Yeah. Investigate the school location twice to complete this quest. It did want to fall off at that point. Okay. To the village. I'm gonna investigate the school first. There's one more event I haven't gotten. For this there's one ending I haven't gotten for this mystery. First, we gotta get rid of this guy. Hello, forgotten specimen. I missed both my attacks. What are my odds to hit? 70? How did I do that? Okay, whatever. Wait, what's that? A lump of flesh! Adds 5 stamina. Oh my god, our stats are suddenly bad. -1 knowledge until the end of the current mystery. I eated it, and I thought that was the right choice. Oh, I'm faceless. Okay, I don't have a face. She did take my face. Good to know. I mean, I look like I still have a face, but, you know, never know. Things happen. I could just be pretending. Stumble upon the computer room. This is like a good opportunity to check the school's database to look for anything that might help with your investigation. -2 doom. Awesome. Cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats, taking over their bodies. Did it have the same effect with other mammals? Ooh, it's like The Last of Us or some shit, right? Passing by the village's old cemetery, you see a peculiar sight. In one corner of the graveyard, someone has drawn a sigil in the sand. Several candles, few of them still lit, around the occult circle. Step into the circle. That didn't do anything good for me. Okay, we're in the woods. Investigating the stream. You have a feeling that you're being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you turn around quickly. There is someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. It's just a creepy scarecrow. Relieved you decide to leave the area. Abandoned hut. Despite your best efforts... Oh, location threat level increase. You're out of time, says the creepy looking man. Dude, I'm not out of time though. I'm fine with my doom. I have 3 keys and only 29 doom. I'm like killing it. You are surprised to find a well-dressed man sitting on a rock in the middle of the forest. When you get closer, however, you discover that he's wearing a realistic mask that falls on the ground. You have a moment to speak about this product? Dream salesman? This is my dream salesman right here. I think that's believable. As long as I hit my attacks, I survive this. Okay. Dirt road suddenly ends. You have to go back. Okay, back to the stream. Finally, after what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. Completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's a gardening company minivan filled with boxes. Slowly enter the building with caution. Get in the middle of the room when suddenly the floor gives way and you fall down to the basement. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. Okay. Plants will attack you instead of Shiro-san. We are back. There was an ad, so I was just watching without sound for a moment. You know what? That's fair. I have ads. They run once an hour, but they stop pre-roll ads. So it's just like a couple minutes once an hour to prevent most of the ads. Step closer and take a look at Shiro-san's injuries. No, that's not the one I need to do. Continue leading the injured man outside. Yeah, we'll do that. Shiro-san walks towards the exit. He takes 3 damage, so we can go this way. I've been using Twitch more, and I will not complain about ads. So true. Okay. I need them to hit me. Oh, that hurt more than I thought it would. And then he died anyways. Ugh. Massive L. Vines whip you, covering your exposed skin in deep lacerations. You cry in pain, dropping the body of Shiro-san. There's no way you'll be able to save him. With a heavy heart you run, leaving the man you were supposed to protect behind. Bizarre Bruit of the blood-curdling botanist. Ending D. Wait, we're so back, We're so back! She's okay, we're alive. The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. That's okay, we're alive. That's what matters. We barely scraped out of there with the experience we got. Inside your mailbox, there's a key. Okay, one more mystery. What do we got left? Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. Alright, the janitor was obsessed with mermaids. She's collecting every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. Now his mind has snapped. He decided it's time to make one of his own, using unfortunate student bodies as materials. Okay, alright, you got me. We go. We do this. There's one thing everybody at the school is talking about. Another girl from your area has gone missing. Wait, we have so much extra stuff with Doom that I'm gonna go and do some resting. Get our stats back up. I think I can bring Momo Ayase to the end. I think we can do this. Yeah, still only 49% Doom. That's not bad for being on the last mystery. Sign the delivery form. Failure. He hands you the package and speeds off into traffic. You open the package only to scream and drop it, thinking you saw a human head. The package falls to the ground. And inside, and you hear the sound of shattering porcelain. You leave just as the sky starts to get darker. Okay. Ask around the neighborhood to get you some results. It seems the girls have attended the same school. To the library to learn. Possible angles and seemingly moving lines make your head spin. How is this possible? That's the look of someone saying, how is this possible, I think. All the missing girls were apparently members of the school's swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them? Maybe? Question mark? She said she would do anything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself. Stalker girl. Damn, why did you have to be a stalker? You could have just asked me out. I'm a lesbian. You're presumably a lesbian. You know, it could have worked out. But now you're like, you're undead? Was that what it implied? This is what happens, man. Why did she assume I was straight? Good question. Has she seen me? Ooh, occult diary. No, literally. -3 Doom. Awesome. Investigate the morbid school. It's gonna be the fish head scene, because it's always the fish head scene. The nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotten fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. Damn. The worst she can do is say no, becomes a stalker. So true. Literally what she did. Alright. The fish heads! Sebastian, he returns. Like I said earlier, there's so many fish guys. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone on the playground. You ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address. Yeah, I'll take you home. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. Alright, well, glad to bring you home, girlie. Not my problem anymore. There's something wrong here. A weird apathy seems to infect every adult you ask for help. You will have to deal with it alone. Restaurant. Ooh, look at this guy's face. I like that. Mingling into supposedly a cult party, you quickly find that it isn't just a masquerade. You contemplate leaving when you see him. The man in tentacle mask is clearly looking for someone. After a while, he notices you and starts running towards the door. After him! Ah, I failed the dex check. You run after the man only to trip over one of the masked ladies. The scene you cause ends with the party's security throwing you out of the building onto the hard, cold concrete outside. Kicked out of the club. Damn. You compare the sewer plan with the school map and it suddenly dawns on you. The school basement! Of course! To the basement we go. Kicked out of the club. I can't believe this. Me neither. Trying to reach the rooftop, you find the corridor blocked by 4 students. They all wear creepy masks. And while you cannot see their eyes, you can feel their judging stares on your face. Damn, why are you judging me? I'm just gonna keep walking. Okay, that didn't work out how I wanted it to. That's okay. Notice his face. What do I need to do? Look up and down. Maybe you'll do. I don't know which perk lets me notice his face. One of them does, though. +2 reason? Hold just a second, man. I'm gonna use the... I'm gonna extract some memories. Get my reason a little bit up. Okay. Notice his face. I'm so lonely, he stammers. Yeah, 1 second. I need reasoning. Taking a step forward. For years, I've dealt with this void inside me. Another step forward. Each night I dream about a city underwater. I realize that's where I truly belong. Let me take you there. Okay. Sure, buddy. Reluctantly, you reach out your hand and the janitor grabs it. He freezes, seemingly studying your face in a better light. I've seen you in my dreams. I don't need to take you anywhere. He smiles and lets go of your hand and jumps into the open manhole. You're doomed to go there eventually. Oh, you're doomed to go there eventually. And I wait for you. Okay, thanks, bud. Was the talk about the underwater city just an excuse for a crazed serial killer? Or did the janitor really believe in the mermaid city? Well, he was very clearly a fish man. So... roads closed. Okay. Take the key. It's time. Back to town. To the lighthouse. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Pop in my keys. Let's get this bitch open. Finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things. That whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run away from this place as far and as fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. We're gonna rest a bit because we have literally all the time in the world. Alright. Now... put on our crestfallen mask to reduce some of that doom that we just got. And we go. Climbing up the winding staircase, you're stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and mask off. Nothing personal. I always think it's gonna be Sans, but it's never Sans. Someone should turn this man into Sans. I think it'd be funny. Sans, where are you? Oh, I'm excited for the new Deltarune chapters that are coming out. I'm most definitely going to stream those when they come out. Climbing up the stairs. Someone broke into your apartment. Select the title of the second mystery you investigated. Ooh. I think it was the eels. Was the eels. I remembered. You're up the newspaper clipping of a case when you seem to remember it. There's a button and you push button. Alright. Following the winding staircase. Disconnect the faulty plug. Strength check failure. That's okay. We have enough stats to carry us to victory. And we level up. Arcane grasp and stamina. Grab the metal rods. Not enough knowledge. You grab the rods, electricity flowing through your body and burning the nerve endings. But the gate opens. Is that it? Following the winding staircase, you're stopped. Someone has been taking photos focused on you. Photos include the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. Select the second enemy you fought this run. Ooh. Was the girl who attacked us first or Freddy Fazbear? It's one of those, because insurance salesman is Freddy Fazbear. I'm gonna say it was Freddy Fazbear. I think it was. It was not Freddy Fazbear. I just wanted it to be Freddy Fazbear. Maybe that's the honest truth. Your head starts to hurt. Is everything just something you've imagined? The photo suddenly disappears. So does the door. Dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. You arrive too late? As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening, the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. It'll stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right. Congratulations, you're safe. For now. Congratulations, you survived! Woohoo! Did we get any new things? 1 new event, 8 new enemies, and unlocked a new achievement. A lot of enemies are from mods, but it's fun. Yippee! And then, just to show off one more time, the mods we didn't get to use, because that was the last run for today. Explodes into confetti. So true! Need to see the mods. Okay, so the other characters we had. Here's Squidward. Squidward Tentacles, 33 male. We had Ame-chan from Needy Streamer Overload. Some age female. We had Milkshake from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. He's here, why not? We had Momo Ayase from Dandadan. We had Goro Akechi. We didn't get to play him today, but we had Goro Akechi from Persona. His sprite work looks so good, not even gonna lie. We had Aki Chainsaw Man. We played him today. We had Hank Hill from King of the Hill. He had a good run. He almost made it to the end. We have Tomie from Junji Ito. We almost won. So true. We have Denji Chainsaw Man. He's fun. We have the Hunter from Bloodborne, which is pretty fun. We have a Bloodborne enemies mod on too. So there's a random chance for those at any point. We have someone's character that they just put in there. And then we have Kobeni Chainsaw Man. And those are all the characters I have modded in. A good array. I know, there's a lot of silly guys. But that is going to be all for today. I hope everybody who stopped by had a good time. I like World of Horror. It's one of my games I have favorited on Steam. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, I never see enough content for it. So might as well put out what I want to see into the world, because I like this game. I'm glad you had a great time. Woohoo! I will be back Monday. We will do Plan Gen Monday and then Digimon Survive. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I got a play to go to pretty soon. Oh, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. Where am I sending people? Oh, you know what? Someone I watch, Fur, is playing Super Mario Mon, which is a new game that I'm gonna play soon. So I'll send the raid over that way. Alright, have fun. Remember everyone to have fun and be yourself. That is the rule. Super Mario Mon, yeah, it's a new ROM hack that just came out. I'm gonna be starting it soon. Maybe Friday. Next Friday is either gonna be that, or it's going to be mouthwashing. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!
So I'm gonna